What's going on, folks? This is Florida Joe. We are heading to Cheyenne, Wyoming to the Terry Bison Ranch. Hang out with us as we explore the ranch. Thanks, folks, for hanging out with me. We're here at the Terry Bison Ranch, and we're going to take the train to feed the buffalo. Hang out with us while we explore this area. They also have trail rides at the Terry Bison Ranch. This is the horses that you would use to go on those trail rides. And they had some alpacas here. I tried to get them to come a little bit close to me. Maybe I could pet them. They didn't want anything to do with anybody. I saw this turkey, and I think he had him a girlfriend, and every time you got close to him, he'd puff real big, trying to scare you off.
This pair right here on the side, she's a Clydesdale. That's Natalie, and her baby here is named Clyde. He's already a big kid in about 3 weeks. He usually counts my passengers to make sure I got the numbers right. Clydesdale, they're generally not black. He's very rare. And he's our stallion to most of the babies here. And he's got 2 mares with him. Now they got the train, but they built all these trains are all hand built that you can see over there. A lot of them are military trucks and subcomponents. Dances with Wolves with Kevin Costner. He was in that movie. They used him to make that movie. Storm, a real bad one or a hailstorm when you get in here, get out of the weather. do have one little special one out there. He was born brown. And I really got creative and named him Brownie. Couldn't think of anything else. Might have a little tiny storm go by us here.
And I noticed all the buffalo wanted to come to the train. They sell these little bags of food for the buffalo, and they've kind of learned when the train comes, there's people with food, and they like to come by, and you can feed them. You know, and the guy says you can just drop it right in their mouth, and it's kind of cool to see them really close up. The little buffalo calves are so cute to see them. I think most of the female buffalo had calves with them, and they're just running around playing, just enjoying just being alive there.
But they're not coming. I don't think it's this small. I mean, there you go. Hey, nobody else can live there.
Can't like you because they only have water and chicken. Ready for you guys.
If you want, you can take some of our feet if you want. They're like a lot. So you can try to feed.
Thank you, buddy.
Come on. You want some of this?
Everybody, all of them are going over that. Hey, this costs us $10, buddy. You better eat all of it. Are you coming? Oh, that's good. You didn't even finish chewing your first ring. Greedy.
The ranch is on the Colorado and Wyoming border, so technically you go across the line and then the train turns around and you come back to Wyoming. Kind of cool. Guy behind me handed me some food so I could feed the buffalo, and there I am. They'll just take it right out of your hand. They like whatever that kibble is.
Need some salt, right? I know, bro. front and center. There we go. Let's open it. Oh, I have another one. Oh, he has one. He has one. DJ Khaled.
That's all I got.
So this is your default. That's great. I have no more. Came out, he was like,
And I noticed they really trust the engineer here. He had a little piece of food and he came right up to him.
I can come over and look to see if the breaker's popped, but I don't think it should be. It should all be connected. There's a liquor closet. Yes, ma'am. Got it.
yes, ma'am.
Sherry, can you come down here?
Why did they come over here?
These are friends.
And we're off. We have just crossed into Colorado. And as this train makes its bend and comes back, it will bring us back into Wyoming, and you'll see the sign later on in the video. This is the sign saying we're going back into Wyoming. It's kind of neat to cross the line there. And And this was one of the ranch hands that came out and opened up the gate for the train so we could come back out of the field. Yeah, he was one of the friends of the train engineer here. He was very nice also. Got to meet him before the train ride.
Shop. It was built in the late 1800s. It burned down in 1960. All the hot forges and everything going horseshoeing and all that. Teddy Roosevelt spent a lot of time on this ranch. He showed him that he was not just a politician, he was a real cowboy. He used to shoot his own horses. Now I got to tell you about Bandit here. You guys have to come down and visit Bandit. Bandit's mother died giving birth to him. And he's been fed on the bottle ever since. He's a very special little guy. He likes to play, he likes to run with you. He's pretty neat. Through the trees there you can see a white house with a green roof. That was F.E. Warren's house, second owner. Teddy Roosevelt spent time in that house, lived there a couple different times. Plus he also spent time in the bunkhouse with the cowboys because he worked alongside of them. He wasn't just the President of the United States, he was a pretty tough man.
Back at the station, and I'd like to thank Keith for taking us out. It was just a blast hanging out with him, and he showed us everything out there, and he was just a bunch of fun. I got to meet him before the train ride also, and he was just a bunch of fun. And I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me. If you would, please hit that button in the middle of the screen. It will help you become a subscriber. And thank you again for hanging out. Bye now.